The 2025 China Open has become the latest flashpoint in tennis' ongoing debate over the sport's grueling schedule. On Monday, 5 of the 12 matches in Beijing ended in mid-match retirements, spotlighting long-standing concerns about player health, fatigue, and the demands of the ATP and WTA calendars. The issue is not new. In March, the Professional Tennis Players Association, PTPA, launched a lawsuit against the sport's governing bodies, pointing to the shortened off-season and increased mandatory tournament requirements, especially on the WTA Tour, as unsustainable for players' well-being. This week's spate of retirements has only intensified the conversation. 3 of the 8 women's matches on Monday were cut short. Home favorite Zheng Qinwen retired against Czech star Linda Noskova in the third set. Colombia's Camila Osorio was forced out after dropping the first set 6-0 to world number 2 Iga Swiatek, and France's Lois Boyson stopped early in the second set against American Emma Navarro. On the men's side, Czech player Jakub Menk lasted just 5 games before retiring against Alex de Minaur, while Italy's Lorenzo Musetti withdrew at 3-0 down in the deciding set versus rising American Lerner Tien. The numbers are staggering. A 2024 study reported that the historical retirement rate between 1973 to 2019 ATP and 1975 to 2019 WTA averaged 1.92%. By contrast, Monday's retirements represented nearly 45% of matches. Swiatek, who advanced after Osorio's retirement, voiced her frustration with the current rules. WTA, with all these mandatory rules, they made this pretty crazy for us, she said. I don't think any top player will actually be able to achieve this, playing the 6-500 tournaments. It's just impossible to squeeze it in. She hinted that prioritizing health over rules might be the only way forward. While the WTA declined to comment, Zheng noted that her appearance was partly to test her recovery following elbow surgery, acknowledging she expected pain during her return. Medical experts also see a link between the demanding schedule and rising injury rates. Dr. Robbie Sicker, medical director of the PTPA, noted that end-of-season fatigue combined with the increasing speed and power of today's game makes injuries almost inevitable. The China Open continues this week with women's quarterfinals and men's semifinals. Once the event concludes, the schedule only intensifies with the Shanghai Masters and the Wuhan Open, both mandatory stops, highlighting the very issue players are raising.